At a recent Nike event, the spotlight landed squarely on two basketball stars whose approaches to fame couldn't seem more different. A'ja Wilson, the dynamic force from the Las Vegas Aces, arrived at the Nike event with all the swagger that her accolades and influence afford. She commanded the room effortlessly, her every move a statement of power, confidence, and a brand-backed authority that exuded a certain, let's call it privilege. In a contrasting frame, Caitlin Clark, the Iowa Hockey's sharpshooter, exuded a grounded charisma, a steady demeanor that could make anyone feel they were on equal footing, even if she was far from ordinary herself. The stage was set for an event that highlighted not just two standout athletes, but two very different personas, one with a level of glitzy polish, the other with a refreshing simplicity. But before we proceed further, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Wilson walked into the room like she owned it, and to be fair, her credentials kind of gave her that right. She's a two-time WNBA MVP, an Olympic gold medalist, and a champion with a near-iconic status in women's basketball. Dressed in bold Nike attire that seemed tailor-made to stand out, she displayed the type of confidence that comes when you're both beloved by fans and fully aware of your worth. Her interactions with the crowd and fellow athletes felt more like celebrity encounters than casual exchanges, as if she was fully in her element as the main attraction. She signed autographs with a wide grin, gave photographers the perfect pose, and handled the spotlight as if she could bend it to her will. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark took the opposite approach to the same spotlight. Her outfit, though undoubtedly Nike-sponsored, was more understated. Clark didn't command the crowd so much as she joined it, mingling with a natural friendliness that instantly erased any gap between athlete and fan. For someone known for her ruthless precision on the court, she showed an almost surprising humility off it. Clark's mannerisms spoke of someone grateful, but not particularly interested in leveraging every moment for her image. She was all smiles and laughter, and she handled interactions with a kind of easy charm that felt genuine and, dare we say, classic. The contrast between Wilson and Clark wasn't merely about their styles. It felt like a broader commentary on the different paths to fame and the privileges that come with them. Wilson, with her dominant presence and undeniable status, seemed to embody a particular kind of modern athletic fame, the kind where brand partnerships, media attention, and public adoration merge into a dazzling aura of "I've made it, and I know it." Her partnership with Nike, a powerhouse in sports branding, has undoubtedly provided a platform that amplifies her every step, creating a runway-like atmosphere at events like these. The energy around her was electric, almost as if she were a celebrity more than an athlete, a persona carefully crafted to represent Nike's bold, unapologetic edge. Clark, on the other hand, seemed to be an embodiment of something more timeless and perhaps grounded. Her stardom hasn't come without its privileges. She, too, is celebrated and respected, with plenty of fans eager for a photo or autograph. But her energy at the event hinted at someone who sees fame as a byproduct rather than a goal. She didn't seem to feel the need to perform or bask in the limelight. Instead, she simply enjoyed the moment. Clark's attitude wasn't so much about "I've arrived" as it was "I'm here to connect." It's as if her success has brought her a quiet confidence, one that doesn't require constant reinforcement. There's something undeniably entertaining about watching Wilson in a room. She's like a whirlwind, bright, fierce, unapologetically herself. Her smile could have lit up the event hall, and she wielded her influence with a casual ease that felt almost surreal. Whether she was discussing her latest season, her training regimen, or even her love of fashion, there was a sense that Wilson was always performing, yet entirely in her element. Her laugh, loud and contagious, drew people in as though she were holding court. At one point, she even got a laugh from the crowd with a quick-witted comment about her sneakers, something along the lines of, "If they're on my feet, they're definitely worth it." It was a line that would make any marketing team proud, but Wilson delivered it with genuine charm. Clark's humor, though quieter, was just as present. Her interactions seemed almost accidental, more off the cuff and natural, like the sort of person who might accidentally become the center of attention while just trying to grab a water bottle. When a young fan asked her how she manages to stay calm under pressure, Clark's response was simple: "I just try to remember it's just a game." There was a sincerity to her that didn't need a spotlight to be appreciated. Her humor, dry and unassuming, came out in small gestures and remarks that felt like moments between friends rather than staged one-liners. She was the girl next door with an impressive three-point shot, a demeanor that made fans feel like they could relate to her. As the event continued, the contrast became more apparent. Wilson, at every turn, seemed to invite the spotlight, bask in it, and make it work for her in ways that spoke to her confidence and comfort with fame. Every glance, every gesture seemed calculated, not in a forced way, but in a way that suggested she knew precisely the effect she had on the room. Caitlyn, meanwhile, seemed to be aiming for connection rather than command. She was approachable in a way that made fans feel like they could share a laugh with her or even challenge her to a casual game of horse. Her humility wasn't shy, it was simply authentic. The different tones in their personalities likely stem from their different journeys. Wilson has been on top for years, her reputation and influence in the WNBA making her a household name in sports. Her confidence, her ease in the limelight. It all comes from years of experience and the privileges that come with being at the top. She's used to having cameras flash, to walking red carpets, to the perks that high-profile partnerships bring. Her aura is one that has been sharpened by years of attention and adoration, and it shows in the way she navigates these events as if they're a second home. Clark's career, though equally impressive, comes with a different flavor. She's a rising star, a college phenom who is still on the upward climb. While she's no stranger to big moments or fierce competition, her approach reflects a fresher perspective, one still connected to her roots in Iowa and her years as a fan before she was a star. Her aura is less polished, perhaps, but it's also more grounded in the simplicity of a love for the game. Where Wilson's confidence is bold and outward, Clark's is quiet and internal, a contrast that seemed to captivate the audience in an entirely different way. The media at the event, unsurprisingly, couldn't get enough of the duo. Photographers snapped pictures of Wilson with her wide grin and signature style, her outfit popping against the backdrop, as if she were the centerpiece of an elaborate campaign. Meanwhile, when they turned to Clark, the flashes were perhaps a bit more subdued, but there was a clear appreciation for her unvarnished presence. If Wilson's fame felt like a spotlight, Clark's was more like a warm glow, less dazzling, but equally captivating. Throughout the event, it became evident that Wilson and Clark represented two distinct types of privilege in sports. Wilson's fame and confidence were emblematic of the privileges that come with sustained success, the kind that attracts major brand partnerships, media coverage, and a fan base that adores you even when you're off the court. Clark's presence, on the other hand, showcased a quieter privilege, the privilege of being celebrated without the need to always be in the center of the spotlight. Her fame is one that resonates on a human level, rooted in her talent and relatability, a privilege that allows her to connect with fans rather than simply inspire them from a distance. In the end, the event wasn't about who was better or who won the crowd over. It was about the variety of paths to success and the different ways privilege can manifest in sports. Wilson and Clark are both legends in the making, and their contrasting styles are simply testaments to their unique journeys and personalities. While Wilson may continue to take the spotlight with a boldness that reflects her high-profile career, Clark's more grounded approach will likely continue to resonate with fans who value authenticity over glamour. Both paths are valuable, both privileges are real, and together, they paint a picture of what it means to be a star in today's sports world. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. We thrive on your feedback, so be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Until next time, keep discovering and stay tuned.